There we go. Bada bing, bada boom. Load
Bada
game.
boom.
I forgot about this lame looking dude. So last time I remember getting pretty far and then I got like ganked by FOEs and lost a good chunk of... Oh shit, I did. So... That's nothing. New materials for Bone Flail. Spend 5 days in B8F, which is hell. I need a level 30 protector for another dying child. And I need toxic barbs. I sold everything. There's a battle axe I'm keeping because I know that does more damage than... Do I have... I'm going to buy an Ariadne thread, not knowing if I have one or not. I think I have two, not two market on this character. Yeah, I have warp on this character, so... Which is basically like a weaker version of 2 market. I'm gonna go beat up the ostrich down here. Or we can just bat him down. Hey, Mai! Welcome, welcome. Yeah, hi, Laika. I'm glad your internet's back. I remember you just disappearing. Thank you, I'll need it. Just not weak to anything. However, could provoke, drain. Going to attempt to poison it. And defend with Abby. Flavor again. Front guard in case it does that. Move again. Attempt to put. No, I didn't mean to hit defend. Well, you know, it didn't really end up that badly. Front guard again. At least Ev can just continuously drain to keep herself healthy.
Yippee!
Poison, let's go! Honestly, I think I can just... yeah. I didn't even get an item from that. Bullshit. Yeah, I hope everyone's been having a good day so far. I had Chipotle for the 2nd time in my life today. They wrapped my burrito like a fucking ball. Like, it's literally just a ball, and I'm like, huh. Ballito. Not the experience I was expecting. I'm not used to burritos being ball-shaped. Like the funny little color, the mango-flavored butt plugs. I just had a desire to try them out again. Since I don't eat there often, I'm like, might as well. Like, it was nice. I had, like, steak, pinto beans, white rice, Casablanca, and then just cheese. And I think the cheese was a mistake, because that cheese was fucking cold. Like, everything will be warm, and then if I find a pocket of, cheese that's not the Casablanca, it just be cold. There's a door up here? Hi, Shaded. I need to remember this game doesn't have like visible shortcuts, so in case there's one up here, I gotta do the funny look both sides before I cross maneuver. It was like the Chipotle was good. Just also very messy cause how else to one approach a burrito that's ball shaped, you know? There's no winning move. And I'm like, I didn't want to get a double wrap cause like, that's extra money. Yeah, the person wrapped it like a fucking ball. I'm like, oh, huh. This is a unique experience. No, not nerve drain. Kind of like a big old meat bun. Burritos are good. Like the magic about burritos is that it's to your taste. Literally, a burrito is just like a good tortilla with like anything inside of it. It is. Why is there an FOE marker? But the FOEs are all so far away. Why is there an FOE marker? The FOE marker is gone. Oh, that was weird. Ah, I was about to say, is it somewhere back here? And it just turns a corner before I have like time to like mentally realize what's going on. FOE. Poison. Oog. Get a boost. And then cleaver. Also gonna boost with Ev and Drain. Shit. A big issue of heals in this game is, I believe they come out with a delay. So... yeah, I think I'm gonna die here again, because of... yeah. So, like, heals come out with some negative priority. I actually did, in fact, have an Ariadne thread. At least, Bird paid for my, medical bills. Not first. I always do this. I'm like mashing, so I immediately go to the first floor again. Big temptation to just clear out all the FOEs up there. Hi, my wife Abby, a kiss. Mwah. How you doing, hon? I know you enjoyed raids. Doing okay? Hell yeah. Oog. Oh no, Sarnai's been blinded. Abby's in down. Hiya, Finn! Even in my Twitch chat, F-I-N! You can just rush to the spring here. You know, let's go with a double drink. So, did I lose progress on... That's how much progress I lost. Got it. Understood. I do not have it. So, the funny thing about that is, day one, when I was making the team, you know, Finn was in chat in this. He was like, "Hey Finn, you want me to add you?" And Finn just disappeared. There's a universe where Finn would have been on the team, but we are not in that universe. For the other Etrian Odyssey games, I will try and pick out other frames. This time I'm not making as many as I did the previous time I tried streaming one of these games. I essentially only have 6. There's Allie is in like the back, probably never gonna be used, cause this game's a little harder to like level character back up, but Allie's also accepted she'll probably never get used. Just one for the sake of it. Yeah, this time I'm limiting it to friends and VIPs. Just for...
I'm your friend!
No, have you been over this? We're enemies.
True.
You know, by your fucking own words.
Yeah, that's actually why you put me, that's why you made me a Dark Hunter, so everyone would fucking murder me on spot.
It's so funny how much they hate you.
Like, I haven't done anything!
Here's the thing, you have actually done a lot. Like, you are... When we're up against a boss battle, you do really good, because Shane gives you so much good sustain. Like, you have very good self-sustain. It's just, I don't use it often because this game's all about not using TP all the time. I'm going for the stay down here like 5 days thing, so I'll be camping out in front of this spring. Let's see. He's gonna getting 2 TP. Should aim to maybe try and get TP, or I think one thing I was doing was rushing refresh. Oh yeah, wait. I'm getting that one because I need to heal sleep because of the pedaloids. Since they have a move that can put your entire party to sleep in one go. And it's very annoying. So if I get to like Etrian, I'm still like considering skipping Etrian Odyssey 2 and going to 3 once I beat this game.
That is very fair.
Since from what I hear, just class-wise, 2 is just one with like a few extra classes. Meanwhile, Etrian Odyssey 3 is all brand new classes, baby. I want to give Sarnai. Honestly, I should put more sword mastery and get Sarnai these like elemental attacks, So I have like some form of elemental damage with anybody in this team. Hi, Turtle. You know, worry, you are safe. Because we can just go here and take a sippy. I'm doing fine. I have a belly full of Chipotle.
Chipotle orb.
Yeah, I pondered my Chipotle orb. That was like tearing at like the like tortilla was literally like already tearing. And the person like looked at their own handiwork like, do you want a second tortilla? I'm like, I'm not paying for a second one if you fucked up to yapping on the. Are you kidding me? Oh yeah, Rose, I am putting way more into Provoke and Parry now. Just so, she becomes an immune blocker of everything. Oh boy, time for the worst combat, scenario. Two of these fuckers. Okay, this actually didn't end up that bad because they missed at least Rose. You one
fuck! Help!
No, die.
Help!
Perish. Perish.
Oh, damn.
The issue of like grabbing any other status effect is our enemies can only have one status effect at a time. And I have a character whose only thing is dealing poison. So if I were to grab you like, oh, you know, chance to confuse, I'm like, I don't want to use it because confuse would override poison. Same with the paralysis I have up here. Damn. I don't understand to beta trap. I don't understand this.
My thought process is maybe when they attack those targets, you do a counterattack.
That would make sense. Okay, there's next. Counter damage up when user takes damage. Oh, and then when user or comrades take damage at 5. I don't know, I think I'm just going to be spamming Drain with you. If I'm being real here. I might give you another HP up. I think you need it, bud.
I mean, you got an attack that actually is half decent with me to be used for like offensive purposes.
Yeah,
later on. For later after you cap out everything else you want from me.
We'll see how long it takes to capture it out, cause you know, at Etrian Odyssey, you don't.
Etrian Odyssey.
You will never cap out every single skill on a character skill tree. You do not. You should not go into an Etrian Odyssey expecting to be able to do that.
I mean, absolutely. My process is more like, but boost or buff Drain all the way, give me HP and TP and go from there. Is more what I mean.
Give me a moment. Oh boy.
Oh boy.
Going to up poison because I just want the single target damage matters a little bit more to me than upping the AoE damage of Venom. God, you do so much damage when you actually can hit.
Everyone is asleep.
Oh.
It is Sleepy Time Junction. It is Sleepy Time Junction.
Oh, wait, okay, the big three woke up. Since plants cannot be put to sleep, cannot be poisoned, when my character's the only one awake, she's just there like, I don't know what to do, I can't do damage, I can't wake anybody up, I've got exhaustion. Like, she has a perfect expression for that scenario. What's a girl to do? Plants can't be poisoned. Pokemon's lied to me.
I mean, it might be a grass poison type. That's why.
I don't know.
Poison types can't be affected with poison, I'm pretty sure.
I don't know, the Petaloid seems like a pure grass type to me. Oh, I forgot
me looking at Oddish.
And? Oddish looks nothing.
For all of the grass poison types, real quick.
Oddish looks nothing like a Petaloid. It looks nothing like a Petunia. Oh my god. Why is there a request for staying down here for 5 days? 1 day already takes fucking long enough. Goodness fucking gracious.
Why is Bellsprout grass poison? I knew Victory Bell and Weeping Bell were, but why is Bellsprout?
It's already a pitcher plant.
True. I just don't think of it as one because of the legs. Weeping Bell and Victory Bell in my opinion do a better job of telling that. Look, fucking when
what do you mean?
Look, compare Bellsprout to Weeping Bell and Victory Bell, and you can see that they evolve from one another for sure. But you can't. I feel like you can't see the fucking pitcher plant part of him until Weeping Bell starts.
His head is literally a pitcher plant.
Why is he running? Why are you running?
Why not?
Why is he running?
Vileplume has legs. Isn't Toadschool also a fucking poison type? Toadschool? Oh, we got blindsided.
What is Toadschool on this list? Apparently it's not.
Okay, so he's not running. Grass ground, gotcha. It's so conceptually weird to me that you're like, yeah, oh no, it's not a poison type because why are you running? And I'm like, what the, like...
I don't see the pitcher plant because he's running.
That's your own problem! Why his eyes are up there!
Why would this pitcher plant with legs decide to apply a worse strategy? And not having legs?
What do you mean?
Pitcher plants are already pretty goddamn efficient. If you gave him legs, they'd be kind of fucked up. Why did you choose to take the legs away?
Big. My legs are down. Because they begin learning how to fly. They like hover and shit now.
That is true, I guess they do hover. But also, like, pitcher plant with legs feels like it'd be like a fighter evolution, not the first one.
Are you want to like judge people on evolution and how their bodies are like?
Yes! Because I know what is optimal and what isn't, because I'm not optimal. Anyways, Roselia is also a grass poison type, and the only thing is that it's just Rose and Thorn's pokey. Owie.
Yeah. Roselia is a weird one, but It's going with the poison thorns idea. Which, like, neat, I guess. But this Petalloy does not look like it has thorns.
I like to think I'm at least on to something, even if you're not respecting me on this one.
It's also funny that Carnivine's not a poison type.
Yeah, why is Carnivine like just pure grass, actually?
Because he just decided to be pure grass. I guess like unlike pitcher plants that have like an entire pitcher full of like acid. I don't think Venus flytraps have a similar thing going for them.
I mean, they still have to like digest the food in their mouth in some way. I feel like that in some way correlates to poison.
So does like literally every fucking mammal.
Oh, I feel like every mammal would be a poison type.
Damn.
Sweet.
Yeah, I sent that tweet out.
No.
Why not?
I sense I have made a mistake.
Coward! You can't just say send tweet and not send a tweet.
I just feel like we're talking about like Venus flytraps and like general other like carnivorous plants. The toxicity of them is important to mention because of that's how they eat. That's how they are carnivorous compared to other plants.
That's how most things are carnivorous.
Exactly, but like for a plant in particular, I feel like that is like actively a unique and separate thing.
The big thing is a difference in how they both do it. Like the pitcher plant has an entire little like stomach area that things fall down into, while Venus flytraps kind of like trap them in its mouth. Yeah. So it doesn't have as high of a like concentrated area of it.
I'll concentrate your area.
Venus flytrap from a sniper rifle chain on the fly, sick. What the fuck do you mean by that, Ev?
I don't know. I don't know what I'm talking about, ever.
105, not CPR. I need a few points. I need 2 more points in healer, and then 3 in cure 3. Oh, I have another take I can use. Who decided, yeah, spend 5 days in here. Whoa, yeah! I'll show those fucking adventurers! Oh no.
Two plant, one bird.
The one plant lived. Okay, but it fucked up. I'm gonna put more points into 2-hit. Since Sarnai doesn't really need health, since they don't really die that often. Unlike a certain someone.
Hello! I made a paper mache.
Paper mache is like more durable.
What do you want me to say then?
I don't fucking know.
Then don't fucking sass me.
Why not? You like it when I sass you.
I start barking.
You're a deer.
I am an advocate of barking being a variety of sounds that just sound like a yawp, you know?
What the fuck do you mean a yawp?
That is an actual fucking thing. It's like a real thing. Deer can bark, and so can several other animals, like foxes. Fuck you.
I don't know. I think the jury's still out on what the fox says.
It is a very a variety of noises.
You know, I think Shade is onto something. You have to be barking up the right tree.
I look. You know what? No. I need you to pull up the fucking deer barking video on stream. I
don't know what you mean. There's no such a video because deers don't bark. Hi, Abby.
No.
Abby's allowed to bark.
I'm DMing you to see it later. You're playing this on stream. And I need people to fucking tell me it's not a bark.
Okay, y'all. I'm only going to play the sound for y'all.
Yeah, that's fine. You don't need the audio for it. Even if it is a very cute deer.
We do need the audio for it.
Do you only need the audio?
What?
You only need the audio even if it is a cute deer.
It sounds like you don't... You say you don't need the audio. The deer hasn't made a sound yet.
Make a noise around 25 seconds.
That's a scream!
That's a bark! That dog is barking!
That doesn't sound like a bark to me. I don't know about y'all, chat.
It is scientifically called a barking sound.
Scientists can be wrong.
And then that's how he gets like a really bad group of people, Lena.
Scientists can be, they've been wrong in the past. They're also right. They're often right, but they can be wrong. And they're wrong about calling that a bark.
That is a bark.
I think biologists know what they're talking about.
Define barking.
Yeah, just plug that into Chat GPT, Have.
Cleverbot barking. The making of a sharp, explosive cry by a dog, fox, or seal.
Damn! Doesn't even include anything else beyond that. So those are the only animals that can bark, Have.
And can deer bark? Muntjac deer are extremely vocal, hence their other name, barking deer.
So
What deer can bark?
So it's
why does the barking deer sound just like a dog?
So it's one specific kind of deer that can bark.
Yes, they can bark multiple. Also, it's not even that. Roe deer. I showed you a video of a roe deer, not a muntjac deer. I'm mad.
Why you have to be mad?
It's only game.
So only two kinds of deer can bark.
I would argue there are other varieties of deer that can make that sound. It's just that muntjac deer are notably vocal.
Well,
roe deer probably also are.
Are you either of these deers yourself, Ev?
I don't know.
Did you figure that out?
I'm watching a video on the muntjac deer actually, and they are actively described as being too small to defend themselves. So I mean, maybe yes, actually.
Hi, my wife Abby, who is a deer barking at me. I love you. You're allowed to bark, Abby.
Fuck you. Fucking deer bias. Fuck this.
I don't know what you're talking about. I don't know what's wrong with you, Ev. Decent Boric.
I do have very good screens out of this fucking deer real quick. Hang on, I'm playing this in no voice. You don't gotta put this up on stream, but I need to show deer.
Show deer. Let me look at this. I need to show this on. That's a fucking like a capybara with legs. That's just a capybara with like long legs.
I kind of love these little freaks, actually.
Chat. Look at this. That's just a capybara.
He is eating a leaf.
I'm going to like have him at the top of the stream for the rest of the stream.
Yippee! That's me up there.
It's just up there now. Oh god, no! Oh, help! Let me out of the Parawiggler! God, when you use Jane, you can one-shot a Petaloid. Jesus Christ, girl. I do not know how many days I've been in here. I think barely one day. Why is this a quest? I don't think this game even has like a character with it. Actually, maybe a Troubadour has a skill that lets you pass time, but I forget. I know later on they give like, I know Farmer has skills where you can just goof off and like waste hours of time in-game time. Not something you'll like normally pick up because it's a very niche thing even in these games that like pride themselves that just, you know, has little things like that. But also with Farmer, like you might as well eventually pick it up because they are not combative classes. You're picking up a farmer just so you can gather more things, typically speaking. And they tend to also have a thing where, hey, if they're alive in a new party, everybody gains more EXP.
I also have breaking news with the Muntjac deer. Apparently they are not meat, they are omnivores. They eat both plants and small animals.
Oh yeah, so the part that's not you is the plants part, right?
No, I do not believe I have a predator drive, unfortunately. I do not believe I can hunt animals.
Predator drive sounds like a fucking sci-fi thing.
I do not believe I can do more than eat small grass off ground.
How many veggies do you like?
None.
Do you see an issue with
Mostly
this?
A texture issue.
Huh?
Mostly a texture issue. I feel like if I could eat grass, I'd probably like it. This is an official Ev statement on the matter. Take it or leave it.
Huh.
If you question me, you're not gonna get anything out of it. I can promise you that one. You are going to gain nothing from this experience.
I feel like I want to question you though. I feel like I want to interrogate you. I'm gonna strap you to his chair and like toss buckets of water on you. Putting a very bright light in your face as I demand answers. Just like Huey from Metal Gear Solid 5. Not you. No wait. No, fuck, wait, is it Huey? I think... I don't know, the Metal Gear Solid 5 asshole.
You
should be on the boat, Snake, not me!
Not me! I'm based! You're cringe!
God, what a fucking asshole. An absolutely horrible person. Even before he does, like, the worst thing he'll ever do after his son cucked him. I think it's very funny that Otacon cucked his dad. Accidentally.
Oh, I love that Shakespearean play.
I just remembered the recent Kojima tweet where he has the phrase "Snake's womb" written in his tweet. He talks about Snake's womb on Twitter. And I'm like, yeah, you know what, Kojima, you're so right. Snake does have a womb. Oh god. Kojima's so funny. I forget what the tweet even was like talking about. I just saw the phrase "Snake's womb" and everything else went blank. Dude, why am I doing this? Why am I doing this quest? Going to come out of this experience so over fucking leveled. Maybe not so fucking over leveled, but a little bit. At some point I should just begin hitting escape on these fights, but then I get scared of if we don't successfully run away. Yo, sick refresher, Abby! Wakes everybody up, everybody collectively gets put back to sleep. Oh my god, this game's so funny. And then we're gonna be constantly overloaded on items now. I'm gonna go insane. I've also disoriented myself massively. So how's everyone in chat doing? I hope everyone's doing well. Enjoying me staying in this one specific level of the woods for 5 in-game days. That's gonna probably be the entire stream, honestly. Very productive stream.
Yeah, very productive.
Shut up.
Fuck you.
I also want regen. I should have kept that steel lump. I'm very glad, like, sure the name is Stunner. I'm glad in future Etrian Odyssey games it will say stuns enemy and not just only mentioned that if you look at it, like, second level of it. Okay, I want to get... Yeah! So I can now have elemental slashes. Let's fucking go. These fans will know what hit them. Wow! Poisoned. You know, I'll probably come out of this experience with a level 30 protector at least. You know, knocking out 2 quests with 1 stone. I missed a funny side class from Nexus, which I think was technically also from 5, the Harbinger. Mainly because Harbinger just has a, like, full line attack. Future Etrian Odyssey games give you a little more in the way of, you know, good AoE. A little faster. Some Etrian Odyssey games you gotta fight tooth and nail to get an AoE. Alright, I'm just upping. Oh! The level 5 parry just makes it 100%? Multiple parry? Oh my god, okay. So now Rose will always be able to 100% parry at least 1 attack. Which for boss fights, that's usually enough. That's insane. Sticky goo. I keep forgetting you don't get like a TP regen skill ever. Just get Cloak, which like I'm never going to like spend a turn casting Cloak on you. I have to fucking Rose casting Provoke already. Like what's the point? I guess, you know, in case you have a protector-less party. Just kill them faster than they can kill you. Which Ev's learned. Ev's adapted.
Huh?
Think fast, idiot. Throws a dodgeball at your head.
Gets hit.
See, she's adapted well. Okay, I don't even know why I, like, don't just vibe inside of the water area. Like, why do I even bother going out in the hallway? Oh fuck, wait, is there no, oh god, wait a moment! Oh, don't tell me there's no enemy encounters in here, but I can pass time? Are you kidding me? Chat, I found a strategy. I don't know why I didn't do this sooner. This is how we're spending 5 days, chat. Exhilarating Etrian Odyssey gameplay! I'm recreating virtual insanity as we speak. Three days remaining. So, Ev, let's argue about something else. And what else? No, please, I need this.
I need this.
I need enrichment, Ev.
Unfortunately, I am exhausted.
What, after fucking talking about Bellsprout?
And Deer's barking.
Can Deerling learn Growl in Pokemon?
I'm almost certain. I can check, but I'm
check,
almost
please.
certain.
Check, please, waiter.
Fuck. Fuck you.
I think you like
yes.
this. Okay, so they can at least growl. I thought growling is barking, mind you. Can Deerling learn bark?
That is not a move.
They can also kick sand into. Yet, that's an expected deer maneuver. Ah, my eyes! Good thing I'm used to it. I've been at the beach long enough in my life. I've grown an immunity to having sand in my eyes. At some point, you get used to it. I'll say earth magic. I can't say water magic because the creation of sand is via the erosion by water, but I think that just makes it so sand will have like a genetic grudge against water. You know what I mean? I will say that, you know, desert sand might have a leaning towards fire though. I cannot believe this is a strategy. I'm going to, like, give myself appendicitis doing this. Hell yeah, Abby. Yeah, because sand is just, like, tiny pieces of dirt. Like, I guess dirt's already tiny pieces of dirt. But, like, they're like tiny pieces of rock. Like, very small pieces of rock. They can turn into glass. I like how everyone questioned me saying that I'm going to get appendicitis doing this.
No. No, it makes sense to me.
So, Abby, are you saying that your, dear Sona will have, pocket sand? So, Maya, I figured out the strategy for spending 5 days easily down here. The encounter rate never goes up in this 3x1 room, so if I just go back and forth in here for 5 in-game days, I will never have to worry about encounters, and I can complete a quest by doing so. This will be worth it in this game that doesn't give quest EXP. I'm doing this. What am I even getting from this? Can I like look at the quests I have? I don't fucking know what a Hauberk is. Might be a good weapon actually. Growing wary as another day of survival begins. Work day, and I tell you, 2 days remaining. I wish I could be doing, like, something else funny on stream as I do this. It's an armor, gotcha. This still probably worth it, honestly. No good art, never sneeze at good armor. Just never sneeze either. There's like 5 different buttons that brings that up. That little menu up. C does it, V does it, and / does it. / is the one that starts on the bottom left and goes to top right, right? And / is the one that starts at top left and goes bottom right. Like / is the one that's leaning forward, right? And backslash is the one that's leaning backwards? I've never, like, actually memorized which one's which. Have help. Okay, forward slash is bottom left, top right. So it's the one that's leaning forward, and then, okay, yes. I'm glad that actually is a way I can remember it. I was just trying to, like, remember which one's forward slash and which one's backslash. Is that a thing you have memorized, Ev?
Yes.
How?
Cause I think fucking...
I also think fucking...
I need to visualize this real quick, hang on.
How? You can't!
Exactly, it's what, by that I mean I'm typing a forward slash and a backslash into the chat on my own screen so I can just like look at it for a little bit.
Because I'm looking on your keyboard!
I think fucking like I always think left or right when it comes to text. That's just, you know,
yeah,
basic English training.
You could have been saying.
So when it's going upwards from bottom left to top right, that to me is like a forward motion.
Yeah, it's leaning forward.
If it's, yeah, and if it's at the top and it's going down, that is like a backwards, like descending motion.
Yeah. Oh yeah, so hey, we showed Akira like the other night. Good movie.
I didn't expect any of it. Like it took me until I saw the title card to realize, oh, it's like the funny haha, leave me alone.
Yeah. And
then it took me halfway through the movie to realize, oh, this movie sucks and it hurts me actually.
Note that that's code for Evan during the movie. When Ev says something sucks because it hurts her, that means, oh no, this movie has affected me in some, like, deep way. This is a good movie, but fuck it for hurting me.
I don't like when things hurt me, I get sad.
It still just looks so good. It sounds so good. Like an incredible OST. You realize another day has passed, our ordeal is nearly over. Resolve to see this through, you mark it on your tally sheet, 1 day remaining. So much happens in Akira. So much happens, yet you can go away not understanding a thing that happened.
Yep.
And most likely on your first viewing, you'll only have the vaguest idea of what you just witnessed. Like, you'll probably come out enjoying what you saw, but not really knowing what you saw. Oh, just one more day, in-game day of this, and I'll be able to, like, turn this quest in and, like, have a life again. Forward and back, and forward and back, and then go forward and back, putting 1 foot forward. I should have been playing that song this entire time. And why didn't you think of that idea?
Huh?
Making me play Cruise Chaser.
I can't figure out ideas. I think I'm funny? What? No, never.
You are, you bitch. You slut. Whore. You lovely person in my life. Sorry, I think that was a little extreme of me. I'm going to hold your hand so fucking hard.
I'm going to cry so fucking hard.
Do it, I dare you. I fucking dare you. Hi, Allie. I hope you're doing well. I'm doing the dumbest quest to exist. I don't reasonably know why I'm doing it, because I'm not... It's so weird this game doesn't have Quest EXP. I don't know why quests don't give experience in this game. No, the instant I'm done with this quest, I'm warping out and saving this fucking game. I just realized the things on the side are like the perfect areas to put like fucking Subway Surfing and Family Guy. This screen is like the perfect setup for enrichment. For Zoomer enrichment. I'm like zoning out so fucking hard. I feel like I'm putting myself into a hypnotic trance by doing this. What do you think about that, Ev? Damn, giving me the hard ignore. I did it. I've forgotten the other buttons on how to play this fucking video game. I tried pressing J and K to, like, move around. How the fuck do you play this video game again? Here, I'll just save in town. Oh. Oh yeah, I chose like sold stuff first, but oh well. Everyone in town was talking about how Creature was able to complete that trial. Nice going! We sure did complete that trial. Seems like it's a weapon. Wait, no, it had the icon for a armor actually. Oh fuck, it's something I can wear! Probably something Abby could also wear. I'm gonna give it to myself. Oh. Hi, Shalaka. I got a bunch of shit to sell to you, girl. So much garbage. I think a freezer is now in stock. Let's go. Now let's play a video game. Big idea coming from me, I know. Have you ever thought about playing a video game, Ev? That's what I thought.
Huh?
Exactly. Just never had a single thought in her life. Oh. Easy combat. Everything just feels easy now. I gained 2 levels and now I'm full of myself. These plants are also the easiest fight ever. They barely, like, actually attack you. I am gonna revisit the fountain one time just to heal. But then I'm immediately leaving. Oh. petaloids. I think I want to go into this one. No. Do I? Oh fuck, wait. Shit, wait, I could have just been taking a shortcut down there. Escaping this fight. I realize I do have a shortcut down there I could be using. Jesus Christ, these petaloids. You know, at least they're waking Ev up, because Ev can one-shot them and then heal herself back up. So this is a case where it's good everybody hates Ev's pussy.
Okay.
And this shortcut is activated because it's orange. That chest is open. It's so funny because the Evil Lord just doesn't feel as threatening because it doesn't put everybody to sleep. Literally, the concept of sleep is way more terrifying. I carry this idea into real life as well. Activate that shortcut. I think one of the big issues is all the FOEs here are like scorpion-based enemies. So like, I can't cheese him out with poison. I refuse to go to sleep. And you're going back up because that FOE like latches onto you even after you're like out of its vision completely. It's not like, oh, they've gone to the other side, time to like disengage. They're like, nah, gonna continue chasing them. I know where they are. They cannot escape me. Oh no, you debuffed us all! What a shame that is! Activate that. And this time, let's not, like, die to being cornered by FOEs. Brave idea, I know. Really nothing on that side. Whoa, that's a lot of fucking bees! But there's a fucking door down here. What the fuck? Why? What's down here? Another door? What's in here? Yeah, that makes sense, all things considered. Stingmaw! What a name for a saber-tooth tiger. Again. Sadly, I have no good way of taking care of them all in one go, it seems. I meant skills. I like autopiloted to custom there. Wait, I know where that is, conceptually at least. What's dead end? FOE. Oh, what is here? Got some redstone on your feet. It's a mere painted pebble, not a valuable jewel. Sit and sling using survivalists to retrieve the ammunition for expediency's sake. Must have been colored so as to make it easy to find once loosed at an enemy. The ordinary stone is valueless. You lose interest immediately. Oh, this is a thing. Okay. This is a future quest. I'm glad Sarne attacked the two that we already weakened up. That, when she has a move that's already, OKOing them. I go up through that door. That FOE will just go after me. First thing I need to do is refresh this room by leaving and re-entering. So it's, deleashed from me. No longer chasing my posy. That's up there. There's a mining node over here that I'm going to nab. Birds. Whoa! Those birds nearly just killed him on the spot!
That happens to me, yeah.
I don't know why they just fucking went after you like that. At least, the bird that was left over didn't, like, go in to finish the job. They felt happy enough, with what they did. They didn't want that twink obliterated. I believe this is a FOE that it's a, yeah, just a bird. Just not as terrifying as you think. You're meant to fight this. Trying my best to poison it. Oh, nice. I have 2 takes still, yeah. Don't feel like going all right. These things move at their own pattern. That terrified me. Yeah. Can I stop being accosted when I'm trying to go through a fucking... Oh no. Okay. Let's make an attempt here. You know, what is the worst that can happen? Don't answer that question, by the way. I don't like that it began by putting a buff on itself. I should... You know what? Let me attempt putting a Petrify on it as well. Okay, this is one that does a full AoE. That kind of blows ass. I don't know if boost will, like, increase the potency of heals. But it doesn't always do full AoE. Now it's poisoned. Okay, and also, yeah, okay, so now it's refixating on Rose. However, I've killed it as well. Ooh. Horrifying, really, really scary. I don't think there'd be anything important on this side. Oh, there's a door. Getting close to that wall in case there's a shortcut. I find it so funny that my gut instinct in this fight is that the plants are way more important to take down than the big old saber-tooth tiger. A single turn of poison kills me. That was 200 damage from my poison. Like, straight in front of me in case of an FOE, like, materializes before me. That'd be a shortcut to one of these. He wants me to... Oh, yeah! A protector's now level 30. That child has to wait, though. Can you just delay dying a bit longer, child? What is this fucking path, by the way? It just... What is this path? What is this? Oh god. Might as well use a venom here. Em is slowly just completely running out of TP.
Yippee!
I'm gonna begin boosting up Petrify. I think 6 points in Drain is good enough for now. It's dealing pretty good damage. Gotta keep staring at walls, cause shortcut potentially. Where the fuck am I going? This just rims the entire map. That's everybody at level 30, right? Yeah, nice. Always good to get skills at least up to a point where like the 2 arrows appear on like damage up or something, which is usually like the halfway point. The halfway point tends to be like a bigger bonus to all of its little stats. And to check both sides. Oh. Oh ho ho! Oh ho ho! Ooh, I nearly missed that! I don't need to worry anymore. I mean, it's still going. What is this horrifying room? I don't like that this room is like that. Poison the 2 lines of a venom. Ooh, Amrita too. Don't mind if I do. That might be where I ultimately end up fighting the Wyvern, all things considered. They're really going at it on Sornite this time. Now, I'm not gonna complain about this combat encounter. It is the easiest one. Since an imminent threat from deeper in the labyrinth. Something lurks here unlike anything encountered to date. You're dangerous to proceed. Seriously consider returning to town and making further— Yeah, you know what? I enjoy the game forcefully doing that to me. I'm using my fat tits to work back here. That tusk is worth so much, are you kidding me? Goodness gracious. Bliong. Ring mail, ooh. Ooh, that's lots of good shit, it feels. And one more short for him. That's a like enormous damage boost. I'd give Sarnate, I'd lose access to their skills, but I feel like the amount of damage I'm gaining from this outdoes the damage I'd get from their skills. Ring mail. At the very least, I'm going to get the ring mail for Rose. And I'm also getting them what that heat Aspis better than anything else I could have ever gotten for her, huh? I don't even remember where I got that from. Oh no. Ev cannot equip the ring mail. F cannot equip Ring Fit Adventure. accessories. The old Shoka gives 1 def, 8 luck. Interesting. And then the 1 def and 3 bit. Here what the cut charm does. The cut charm is 2 defense, 9 HP. And yet despite that... Huh. What? Is this thing lying to me? Wait, no, how does this work? So if I replace the cut charm that's plus 2 def and plus 9 HP, you get a defensive increase of 2 on the thing that says plus a 1 defense, plus the... Oh, it's probably the vitality, if I had to guess. Sure. What does... Red Charm, I think, was TP, right? Yeah, plus 5 TP. I might get myself the old choker over top the cut charm, because I assume luck decides how often my poisons may land. Man, the moment you're in Ecchi and you're like, man, I have so much money, you like go to the shop to like get more gear, like you come out, oh, I'm so poor. Lives in town. She's always looking for new and wondrous jewelry. There's an old shuriken made of fossils. The dying child can finally go die. I don't even have Ronin unlocked! How do you want to see a Ronin when they aren't real? I just want to buy an old choker for myself. I don't... Going to now unequip that. A leaf cape. So plus 10 defense for agility. Oh, but that's a accessory slot. I actually might replace your chain helm with that. It's 1 defense loss, but it gives you like 10 HP, which is pretty nice.
Yippee!
And since you have attacks that let you restore HP. So the reason why I'm not using town to heal is because I know there's a heal point that I'm going to come across in the middle of this dungeon, so I'm saving my money. I don't have like a big reason to spend TP on my way down. But at least spend this TP for a salve after that. Just a safety salve, since I I don't have a way to revive people. I have to bot nectars, but I don't want to be in the situation where I have to use a nectar to begin with. I simply will just not be in that situation, you know? It's really as simple as that. Oh no, they blinded Elf! What will ever happen? How will we deal with that? Uh-oh. The plants. I better be able to poison whatever boss I come across down here. I love when an enemy just gets dinked down by a small attack. I go this way. Wait, do I want to? I think I'm reading the map wrong. It's a very hard fucking loop to read. I nearly said spiral, but I decided not to, so I couldn't behave. I went the wrong way. Oops. I just escaped the battle. It's literally the only fight down here. Okay, no, it's not the only fight down here. This is a different fight. That's not a scorpion and 2 saber-tooths. Use 1 salve beforehand to make sure everybody's topped off. Wait. Huh? Did I need to pick up a quest back in town? Okay, so when it said that, that's like, oh, pick up a quest. That's silly. That's dumb. I went all the way back down there for nothing just because I didn't pick up a mission from Riata Hall. I was truly a frightful monster. Uh-huh. Pouring myself a little Dwinkie. Oh fuck, this boss. Oh god, in Nexus I use a lot of binding to help myself out.
I'll be right back.
Okie doke. Our great hope is that you will defeat Kernanos and reopen the path below. I wish you luck, adventurers. Thanks, Dante. Not the apothecary. Chain boots and storage room. Storage room sounds, yeah, promising for extra TP. But like, I'm not really that torn on TP. I'm going to at least get it for Abby, actually. Maybe not. It's not like that big of an increase, I think. Only a 5 increase. I'm not like that torn up for a TP. Okay, now time to go back down yet again, this time with quest in hand. I thought the game was simply warning me. What it secretly meant was, hey, go grab a quest, dipshit. I feel like that's a thing they make way more clear in later games. Because I hadn't even considered, oh, I might need to take up a big old mission. I know what boss I'm up against. Not that it truly helps me, cause I just don't have the characters to truly prepare for it. I will at least know that it usually enters a phase where it begins countering direct attacks towards it. I believe it does, at least. Ooh. Of course they immediately gang up on Ev. The least surprising thing to happen. A voice reaches your ears. Wondering who it could be, you investigate and spy 2 female adventures further in. The warrior woman Rin and the flame-haired Slouchka. What are they doing here? Piqued by curiosity, you consider heading in their direction to speak to them. Sure. What are they doing here? As you continue deeper into the room, you see a familiar pair. Ah, so it was you. I wasn't expecting you to make it down this far. This is the deepest part of the second stratum, a rather dangerous place. The Jungle King, a monster responsible for many deaths on the 10th floor, dwells here. Durata must be sending sacrificial lambs to try to unblock further exploration. Ren falls silent for a moment, looking at you with curiosity. Interesting that they picked Creature. I hope they chose wisely. Shaking her head, Ren takes a bottle of medicine from her pack and hands it to you. Take this. It's a medicine processed from plants deep in the forest. You'll need it. After you accept the gift, Ren shifts her gaze deeper within the forest. Kernanos, king of the jungle, his lairs nearby, a seat of caution. If the forest proves too much for you, come back here whenever you're injured. Thank you. A fun little full party heal. What the fuck is this? That was the most fucked up encounter I've seen. The Bird Gang Squad. Oh fuck, I have 2 skill points for Abby I haven't used. I could actually nap a regen. There we go. Yep. I'm tired of this squad of enemies. Oh no, they put me to sleep long enough so that my fucking venom would not go out. Honestly, that's more worth to salve. I want Provoke to have, give Rose a lot of priority in usage. Just escape. Sick. Let's go in. There it is. As you continue through the twining foliage, you reach a small natural clearing. In its center stands a grotesque monster unlike any you've yet seen. Its gaze falls upon you and you feel an overwhelming aura as it lopes forward. I mean, other than Cernunnos, king of the jungle, stand and slay the demon. Yup. Exactly who I was thinking. Provoke. Train. And then... Ooh. Parry. I'm just going to use Venom to try and deal with those two. Provoke's still lasting a few more turns. Defend with these two. Yeah, this doesn't seem like it's going to be that bad. Ooh, never mind. I spoke a little too soon there, it seems. As soon as it decides to do its, big ol' Jade Wide. So... And then Rose fucking dies on the spot. Okay. I guess I should not have spoken up about thinking this wasn't going to be hard. Well... No, no. Damn. Oh. It literally managed to kill Rose. Oh, right, because I used Provoke and not, I had to use Provoke that turn. I think I'll grab at least one Nectar. Ooh, my N. I'm so poor. Man, sad I didn't manage to one-shot that. I'm going to just blame part of that in that the poison I ended up getting on Cernunnos was some Venom and not my single target poison. I feel like if my single target poison had landed, it would have dealt way more damage and killed him before everything went to hell. Because the damage from poison is like way more than the damage from venom. Like, it's like a difference of like 100 per turn. Honestly, ultimately, it still might be just better if I have Star Knight equipped their sword instead of a axe, just for the skills. I think I'm being duped by the numbers. A good all-slash on that first turn, or even tornado, on that turn, the second turn the armadillos were out, would have probably killed them since Venom chipped them away a bit. Yeah, despite being like nearly 50 less, I think this is just going to be the better idea. Purely because of skills. It's so funny that they give you a Medicus 3 as well, when that's not even like the real item I need. And oh, it's an Amrita too that it gave. I thought it gave me a... Either way. I don't even need to be like fully topped off. I'm going to put another point into Tornado here. I need my AoE attacks to be pretty decent, honestly.
I'm back.
Welcome back. I died to Kurnanos once. Mainly like the incident Rose died, the fight went out of control.
That's about accurate.
It was close to death, but yeah. Cleaver, Provoke, Drain, Poison, Defend. I wanted to at least have attempted to get a juicy poison on Kurnanos. No poison on Kurnanos yet is a little scary. No, I'm just going to spam Salve. Actually, this turn I think it's going to... I don't think it's going to summon them back. It might summon them back in... I'm going to cast a Provoke again this turn. Okay, this turn... Ah, oh, fuck! It killed... Damn, that's a damage range it has. Actually, I'm going to have Saranai be the one that uses a nectar on me. I think this turn is going to summon in its posse again. I'm wrong. Yeah, not getting a single poison go off really fucked with this. Well, if it's just you and it, never mind. It summoned its posse again. Man. I think it was doing its counter stance there near the end as well. Missing my poison all of those turns in a row. Oog. That's just one character not doing anything at all. I legitimately grabbed Gear Guard just for that one attack. If I can get a level for Rose by then. Also try and give a few key fighters a regen up to that before that moment. I will probably turn 1 Venom though, just cause I think with a turn 1 All Slash and a turn 1 Venom, I could probably take care of all the armadillos immediately. So it won't get a defense up. I enjoy how I get the combat first before I get to talk to these two that are standing right here. They get to witness me fight in front of them. Literally, the Amrita is not going to be of any use, but thank you. That fight will not last long enough for an Amrita to be used once. What an annoying little fight this one is. I probably should put more points into Salve, honestly. Just so it can heal more. That point to All Slash. I'll make sure everybody's completely topped off here. Okay. Oh, Drain, Venom, defend because no attack are happening off the bat. Might be able to kill that thing before it does its buff. I don't think so. No, yeah. You need... I need the poison to land. Please. This turn is going to do a big AoE, which I should defend for. Actually, even with defend, Evoke, Drain, Venom, Cell. Oh, fuck! It does another. Shit. I thought I was gonna summon them all again. Ah. I thought I knew the pattern it brought. I swear the past, like, other times it always did. Man. The big issue I'm having is not landing my poisons. Because the first fight where I landed a Venom, I got very close to killing it. And now the game's like, no. We know you have a lot of luck on the character. You've pumped up your stats effect chances up a whole lot. But nah. But you know, that's the dice you roll when you bet on statuses like poison. You have to accept that, you know? Sometimes it just may never land. It's much like the dice roll I'm doing with All Slash. I'm hoping it at least hits 3 times. But very often it only hits twice, so it doesn't hit the all of the targets I needed to hit. God, the encounter rate sometimes is ridiculous. And then a full heal for the party. Whew. Need 3 points in Cure 2 to get Salve 2. I'd work for that here, even though I'm not going to be able to get it for this fight. As more enemies deal chunky raid-wise, I gotta grab the skills to mitigate those. Oh, Venom. I am grabbing Rear Guard for your Hoohies. Just to save my... I should have done a salve before. And, oh well. I also should have put the sword on... Saranai so I could use my raid ride. I entered this fight actually, not in a good way. Oh, I used your... I thought... Don't... This fight's going to somehow win, and I'm going to be upset about it. Because of how badly I fucked up my opener here. Okay, I didn't get regen. Thank you. I remember... Oh yeah, I remember fighting this one in Nexus, and big problem in Nexus. My first try nearly killed it. Thank you! Galion's is one of my favorite Pokemon, so I had to have it in my arms as well. I just need to land a poison. That's... So it's not patterned. Very consistently, it had used... turn 4 would be like a party-wide. It lured me into thinking... there was a pattern. Oh, please. Please, poison. I beg of you. Rear guarding actually here. Please, I beg of you, land your poison. I know you can do this. You landed your poison the first fight and we nearly won! Just land your poison! No! Oh! Thank you! I do have a little sippy.
No.
The moos are fueling me. Oh my god.
No.
Moo, moo,
Moo.
moo, 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 moo.
Thanks for the follow, Bagel May. Yeah, moo!
Moo, 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 moo.
Get Lil Guy a munch. Also stay hydrated.
I know I can do it, I just need to land a poison. I don't know what the internal odds of my first fight landing a poison and then my following 5 attempts never again. I have the world's worst RNG right now. Panky's good. I keyed in on the Bagel Maid part. I enjoyed that part. Honestly, yeah, I want to know. Cause I'm like, oh, I have... You can see how this character is situated. 7 points in poison, 43 luck. I don't know if luck actually affects poison rate. I assume Kiernanos is like a triangle on poison. Like, it's gotta work. It's gotta work eventually. that whirlwind hit just hurts so hard. Oh yeah, don't worry. I know it's not immune because my first fight with it, I hit a poison. And only my first fight with it. And it was in like a sliver of health, but sadly my tank died and everything went to shit. Reminding me I didn't get a nectar, but I'm realizing if I'm at the point where I need to use one. Oh, neutral? It does not. Oh, I see. The game simply hates me. It hates what I stand for. No, I wanted to equip the broadsword back. I think the poison skill might still be a bit better, especially in terms of damage. Like with 7 point. Yeah, I do. A good friend Anguish made that one for me, and I'm very happy with it. It's such a good face. I literally just offhandedly said, like, man, it's very weird. I don't have like art of my of Adelaide, my Tanuki girl, doing that, and then Angus just comes into my DM like, hey, so anyways, about that. I have many smugs. I was like, why weren't they poisoned? Thank you! I'm very happy. I love my emotes. I think I have some of the best emotes around. Thanks to my good artist friends. Completely understandable. Do not worry about it. I'm gonna go for regen this time again. I think spreading regens around might help.
I begged for about a brief moment.
Hi, welcome back, Ev. I'm in poison procking hell right now.
Yeah. See, now you understand what my RNG in video games is like. I think you're understanding now.
Who fucking cares, Ev? Not everything's about you.
Me! I care. I get fucked over by fucking every goddamn video game known to man. I care. Matters to me.
You matter to me, hon.
That's homosexual. Sometimes.
What would that be? Push his fingers together. I wonder. Thank you. I appreciate it. Okay, let's see if I can get through this hellhole. I believe in this party. We can do it. So, all slash off the bat. I guess I should try doing nerve as well. And then, like, cats. I don't know how long regen lasts. I didn't use venom. I used. Fuck. Oh well. I used basic bitch poison. Which did I use? Sorry, I used tornado. Just to absolutely make sure. I'll leave the defense up to win too, but oh please. I beg of you. Something's got to give. Oh my god! I'm the one that's got to give. I survived that once normally before, and I can never survive that again. I need to use Drain now. Sadly, I forgot to stock up on a nectar this go. Trying to call out it calling in its buds. Oh, thanks for the subscription! My healer's dead. Well, this is it. This feels like a foregone conclusion. Uh-oh, wait. Okay, there goes my tank. Oh yeah, the soundtrack's so good. Okay. Let's think about this. I'm gonna return to town and this time save after I buy the nectars. Look at the other things that I have access to. Removes binding, not... Ammo is so expensive! I'm buying 3 nectars. FM on certain things hit way harder than orchestral. I think about, Hoist the Flag with Pride and Heart, often when I think about that, cause the FM for that song hits infinitely more than the orchestral to me. It punches, and it punches good. Okay. Maybe I'll do a thing where I wipe out all the FOEs on the first floor as practice. I dislike how the cutters look in this game. They look like weird dudes, is my issue. They look like men. It's all in the face. The face is so weird. Anyways, this dude's dead. That's super fair. My first one I played was 3, and then I played and I didn't own 3 normally, mind you. I played it first, but the first one I bought was 5 on the 3DS, and then Nexus. You know what? I can hit these triangle poisons so easily. There's the last dude. Come back over here. Get back over here, my man! I'm not done with you! But it's triangle! How am I, like... hitting these poisons on these ones so easily? I enjoy them. I miss the customization of you know, future games. But I like the new portraits. They are fun.
Alright, I'm going to, ready for my own shit. Take care. Love you, Luna.
Take care, I love you too. Yeah, the color customization made it very fun when I, like, make friends in it. Cause then they can really personalize it. Or, and you know, if I put it in the hands of a, specific people, they make, color monstrosities. But that's fun. It's fun when, character creators just let you create the ugliest motherfucker. Yeah, that's also always fun. And for me, that's the magic of Etrian Odyssey. There's so many different ways to like make your party. And not just like builds, but like ideas that go into it. Make your own like OCs and like that's the big thing they do. Trig, go for it, hell yeah! And I'm looking forward to streaming Etrian Odyssey 3. It is still probably my favorite, if I'm being honest here. My regulars are tired of me saying that because I say that every stream right now. Just talk about Etrian Odyssey 3. Ooh. That's a fun little loadout. Fun too much. Nearly gave myself motion sickness. Sadly, fighting those FOEs didn't really give me that much. Tiny, ooh! Once you're out at sea, the sea always calls out at you. It's always in your heart. That actually came like from a personal place because I have not been out on a boat in so long. I haven't been out at sea in so long. I kind of miss it. I know how that's like. I have that problem with apostrophe. When I want to like hit an apostrophe and then I hit enter instead, I'm like, oh no. Did you not put Adelaine to sleep? Okay. Also, I might put this. Get 1 point there just for like those big AoE attacks. It'll be at least one hit that does a lot. Oh, that's always a fun kind of character. I love that kind of character. I love her already. I forgot to put my sword on. Oh well. I need to just save the sword equipped, honestly. So it stops happening. Carry. Drain. Trying to boost poison? Why did that happen? I'm scared that if okay, it does, why does it do damage ranges? Okay. Oh, that's fucked up. The Arbalest is the next of it. He's, despite not being as trained or learned as the others. The common sense of the group. Hell yeah. I have the best defense on my lance net. I need to look at the defense for it. Honestly, this might mainly come into me putting but not many of these actually give like a substantial amount of defense. Oh goodness. Save. Go for the sword equipped. I don't need to worry about that ever again. And venturing to help pay for this. Hell yeah. I love the thought you put into these. I really enjoy each one of these, honestly. And I love weaving the reasons for subclassing as well. Hell yeah. Ow. I do miss Nexus's funny thing of, hey, we know you just died at a boss. You want to, like, continue from right before you fought the boss? Oh, I miss that feature. I'm starting to really miss that feature. As I continuously walk down here to get my ass beaten. Oh, okay. Let's try and find the FOEs in here, because I know I can handle the elephants, actually, so... With knowing that I'll have a heal point within here... Should try and take care of the assassin that's in here. Hey, Tormer, to study. Also an incredibly fun genre of character. I am going to try and take care of this idiot. Do I know what you're weak to? I don't. Just know you probably... Probably will not let yourself be poisoned. Ooh, wow. Now with that assassin out of the way, I will have easy access to the heals from the elephants. This path is just now clear. Look, so sometimes it just be like that. I stare at this guild where there are absolutely no, well, I can't say no males, cause out of AKV, depends on the time of day. Now I'm gonna go fuck around with those elephants and perhaps find out. Maybe I shouldn't have found out against those. I'm just going to put another point in drain. Oh god, this character doesn't have HP up. I was going to be like, okay, time to put a point into HP up. No such thing exists on an alchemist, huh? This is no reason for me to fight those elephants, all things considered. Now that I just freshly leveled up. Oopsie doops. Yo, hell yeah. All I'm saying is, one of my favorite characters in One Piece is a cartographer. Well, yeah, no, I think Nami's, yeah, no, Nami's a, not navigationalist, but navigator. That's the word. I think navigationalist sounds cooler. I think that should be the new word for it. I think we should replace the word navigator. this boss is making me go crazy. Provoke. Realizing Alan's not fully healed here. Okay. Rear guard. Drain. I still don't know if the boosted poison does anything, but... What do you mean you're immediately summoning in your 2 fucks again? What's this sort of shit? Please! Just land a poison for once in your life! I mean, you did before, but do it again! They're named after, like, my friends. Friends and, yeah. And Alan's me. That's after my Tanuki girl. The fact that I have not been hitting my poison has been annoying. Aggravating, to say the least. Let me use an Amrita on... the friends and partners, like V and Abby are specifically partners of mine. Most likely they do. It's just insane that the first combat I did of this fight, I landed a poison, and no fight since I've been able to. Yes! And... yeah, cause I let them choose whatever portrait speaks to them the most. Like how my Lance Neck is using Ringo from, I forgot the name. Fuck, I actually did forget the name completely. My Alchemist is the Dark Hunter. My medic is still a medic, but yeah. Oh yeah, from Soul Hacker 2. The main character of Soul Hacker 2. I finally remember the name of the game on the spot. Man. I kind of wish I nudged Eb towards choosing any of for whips, but Eb had to be like, it's not my style. I missed. If I could bind the head, if I could bind the head of this enemy, because I think the big AoE is a head move. Might not be. It might be an arms move. I'm actually out of water entirely. After this attempt, I'm going to refill on water. Basically. I knew no bindings was gonna be an issue with this party. But since I was like, oh, I'm gonna let my friends decide on what to do, I let it happen. I'm reaping what I sowed. Sadly, I'm not gonna get that anytime soon. Okay. I could have solved the issue of no bindings by making myself a binding Dark Hunter, but I wanted poison, and that's the thing I always wanted to have. And that game, it's not really working out for me. Oh, okay. Oh no. Yeah. Oh god, especially a first timer? An Etrian Odyssey 3? That's, yeah. 3 is one of the least forgiving ones. I learned that by being a first timer in 3. And I struggled until I put a hoplite on my team. And my big thing was having no good, like, mitigation. Oh, Jesus Christ. Especially because the healer in 3 is so weird. Monk being a healer is, like, still the weirdest thing about 3. And then the funny thing about Sovereign is, like, I have my... Whenever I get a Sovereign, I tend to put in the front line, because they do good damage. But the issue is, the enemy AI is like, we will focus down, the frontline ally with the highest HP. And Sovereign has the highest base HP, so, For a class who has a defining skill of, hey, if I'm at max HP, regen the party, it's very difficult. Yes, that is, somebody on Twitter told me that was the case. That's exactly why, which is why a good subclass for a Sovereign is Hoplite. And vice versa, like, Hoplite subclassing Sovereign's pretty good. Since it's a back row unit, it becomes not an issue. But that is exactly why that happens. Don't worry, I know how that's like. If I didn't rant about it on Twitter, I still would just think... Technically, I am correct in thinking that the game just hates my pussy, but I know why it hates my pussy, and, knowing is half the battle. Yeah, that also helps out. Begin with an all slash, cast provoke, drain, venom. Yeah, I don't have regen this go around. In case it decides to immediately bring in It's a little nerds. I'm just going to immediately do another all slash. I'm gonna try and do a big poison on it. If I kill everything turn 1, it does just call them back in. Huh, interesting. I'm going to rear guard. It just has to work eventually. No. Oh my god. Why? Farmia is honestly up there. Dark Hunter? Not Dark Hunter. Trying to remember the one from 5 and Nexus. The one with the scythe. I named it like earlier this stream very easily and I've forgotten it by now. Harbinger. Oh yeah, that one. I also really enjoy Harbinger. And that's largely part to me really loving scythes, but also has very interesting mechanics, and it has poison. And thankfully it has poison in a way where it can still do damage. Yeah, Nexus Nexus Harbinger is very good. I think this will be my last attempt against this boss on stream. I am going to lose my mind otherwise. I've probably spent like an entire hour fighting this nerd. Part of me is like, man, I should go review the footage and like really calculate the unlikelihood of the amount of poisons I miss. But I think if I do that, I am actually going to lose sanity. If I did that, I will just become insane. Just put the 2 pointing to normal self. Yeah, cause wasn't the main gimmick of it in 5 that like summon spirits? I think it might still have that in Nexus, but I didn't focus on the like summoning spirit stuff. Mainly because in when I played 5, I also had the animal class. That was Necromancer. Yeah, that's what I was thinking about from 5. I have a shitty memory. Huh. Mm-hmm. Yeah, that makes sense. Nexus was just a lot of fun. I've been having fun, like, going through this game, like, I recognize it, like, I recognize this forest from Nexus. It's very funny to me. Me fighting cutters. Yo, it's just like Echian Odyssey Nexus. I hope 4 or 5 in Nexus gets this same treatment, honestly. I'm very happy there's just been a big push on like remastering specific games. Like the Katamari remasters like have made me really happy. I'm so glad we ended up getting Heart Katamari re-rolled. I'm so glad we get to live the mid-2000s all over again. Take care. Thanks for stopping by. And I'm going to be a funny little person. If you desire, there's a Twitter and a Discord. Smiles. But no pressure. You have a good rest of your day. Thank you again. Okie doke. See ya. Oh, okay, one more try. I'm gonna land this poison. I'm gonna do it. I've gotta do it. I've gotta land this poison, dude. Evoke. Did really just not poison hit that one on the right? God fucking damn it, dude. I need to rear guard in case. Yeah. Why? Because we're going to die here. I'm going to Medica 3 them. I need to land this poison. Never mind. Oh. Probably going to... Even if it summons its posse, I want to... It's just trying to glare. I'm going to call out that's going to summon its posse now. Plus they're going to call out that's going to take the parry stance. No. Fucking seriously. I've hit it with poison before. What is wrong? Well, that's going to be that for the stream. I'm so sad I just am getting walled by this boss. I'm getting aggravated by not hitting poison. Thanks everybody for coming out and watching. I will catch you all another day. Bye bye. Thank you. No raid, but yeah, bye bye. Ah.